Hello there, and welcome to Dungeon Punks. Before we get going, we would like to acknowledge that we are privileged to record this show on the unceded traditional Coast Salish lands, including the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam nations. I am your Dungeon Master who left his stream volume on, and also your podcast dad, who is very dangerously close to turning this podcast around and going home on himself. Stu Popp. With me, as always, are the crew of the Nomad.
Hello, I am Leigh, and I totally remember my character's name. I play Dia, the Twi'lek smuggler scoundrel captain, and it wasn't me who left my volume on this time. So we're off to an okay start.
I was checking the stream as that came up. I was like, oh God! I'm producer Kirk. I remember who I am only because it's written right there, and I'm the only one that can see that because I'm the stream captain. I'm playing Zami Hoban, Phaline pilot.
And I'm Phil Cieplak. I play Merrick. He is a hired gun who is also a human.
Fantastic. Let's dive right in with the traditional me asking you to do a bad rendition of the Star Wars music while I read some stuff. Under attack! After a rendezvous with an old friend at the Republic Starfighter Academy in Uyter, the crew of the Nomad has discovered that the decraniated people they found on Dakar hold the encrypted plans for a secret Imperial operation. But before the plans could be decoded, remnant troopers launched an attack on the Academy, led by an Imperial Inquisitor. Will our heroes escape? Find out on this episode of Dungeon Punks Space Conflict. So just reset the scene for everyone. You are currently in the sort of main courtyard of the Republic Academy. There have been 2 ATSTs dropped. There is an Imperial Inquisitorius shuttle that has landed in the center of the courtyard, and a bunch of stormtroopers and an Imperial Inquisitor have emerged and are currently fighting with Republic troops. The Inquisitor has, I believe, looked in your direction. Is kind of where we ended it. And you are trying to escape across the courtyard and then through the city to your ship, along with 3 decraniated people.
Okay.
And what sums it up? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think you may have spotted some speeders, maybe. That might be it.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
There's also a Star Destroyer above you.
Yeah. The Star Destroyer sirens are going off.
Yeah. I'm going to close my window because that's where that's coming from. I will now just die of heat, but it's all good. I'm just going to drink. It's my solution.
Alcohol is a solution.
Exactly.
So did one of us hop onto the speeder?
I don't think you got to them yet. They were kind of across the courtyard, I believe, is where we were at.
Okay.
You had sort of just emerged from the main academy building.
I think if I remember...
And if I remember correctly, Zami...
Yeah, I failed to check.
Hey, am I remembering or are you remembering?
We're both remembering.
We'll just do 2 flashbacks.
There we go, yeah.
They'll be different.
What is this, a Rashomon?
No, but yeah, thing with the Inquisitor, and I think you exchanged glances.
Yeah, I think I was trying to figure out what they were and
identify.
Yeah, identified. Yeah. I couldn't quite place what it was, but I knew it was bad.
Yes.
What they were.
Yeah, cloaked, helmeted person with a red lightsaber, not generally a good sign. So,
anyways,
I feel like this is probably just a time to roll a cool check for everybody. We can sort this out through initiative, maybe.
Okay, how do I do that again?
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Wow, phone. Great time to update.
Mine did that earlier, and I was like, "Oh no!" Is there a difficulty to this, or is it just a cool check?
There's not. This is just a cool check.
Okay, then I got 4 successes and an advantage.
Oh, dip, a 4.1.
I got
I
a
got a 3.1.
2.2.
Okay. That puts all of the PC slots ahead of the NPC slots. So that's all three of you. Who wants to act first?
I'm gonna let you two go first, just because I think narratively I might have just kind of frozen a little bit.
Well, one of us should get to those speeders and get it up and running.
Yeah, I don't have pilot planetary, but I could try.
I mean, I do, but I've already taken the choice to be frozen.
Right. I have a pretty decent agility, though. I can run to the speeder and grab it, get it started
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I think with your full turn, you could like sprint across the courtyard and get on the speeder and like get it started, but you wouldn't be able to move it or anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get a cool sequence of you like running, like jumping probably over like random like stone walls or like fixtures that are there.
Sure.
As like blasters hit around you, like blow stuff up.
Yeah.
And then you get on the speeder and you get that nice little engine rev. And then we got another PC slot.
I'm running behind the captain, and I get to the speeder, and I pull out my blaster pistol.
Okay.
If I don't have it out already, which I probably do have it out already.
Yeah, I would say because it does take it is a like maneuver or an action to draw a weapon. I think you would. I think it stands to reason you'd have it out already.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just run over to the speeder, and I'm gonna say I don't get on just yet. I take cover by the speeder as best I can to cover any of the other allies as they make their way to the speeder.
Okay. You could take a shot if you want to take a shot.
Are they death troopers?
It's mostly just regular stormtroopers, is what you're seeing.
Regular
here.
stormtroopers.
And the Inquisitor.
Yeah, and they're shooting at us. They've noticed.
Some are shooting at you, some are shooting at Republic troops.
Okay. Well, if there is someone shooting at me, I would like to shoot back as I take cover behind the speeder. What is the range that these stormtroopers are?
There's probably one within, I would say, there's probably ones within short range of you right now. They're like moving towards you.
Okay, perfect. All right, I will take a shot then. So that is 2 purple dice at short, or is it 1? I think maybe it's 1.
1 for short range.
Okay, so that is 1. Ooh, this is a light weapon attack, so not as good. Boom, 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 and roll. Roll. There we go. That will be 1.1. So again,
so you hit with an advantage.
Yeah, advantage and a success.
Okay, so I think that'll give whatever Zammy's next action is, we'll get a boost as you're kind of providing covering fire. And then just tell me what the damage is. So it's whatever your weapon damage is plus the 1 success.
So 8 damage total.
8 damage total. Is this a heavy blaster?
No, it's just a blaster pistol. It's 6 damage plus the 1 success plus 1 because I have a point blank shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought blaster fire was something. Anyways, yeah, you hit the stormtrooper. He doesn't go down because they have pretty good soak, but he keeps That group is probably going to shoot at you soon, but it's not their turn. It is Zammy's turn.
Okay. I think once the firing starts, then I probably snap out of it, and I look around and I see that they are by the speeder. So I just bolt over to the speeder, hop in, and drive away, or do as much as I can.
Yeah, so you can get onto your speeder as a free action.
Yeah, let's ride.
But this speeder, Tia's already in the pilot seat, so you can just get in.
I think as I'm running towards it, I just yell at Dia to slide over to the not pilot seat, and then hop in. Or just hop in the back.
I think, honestly, you're just going to have to hop in. There's not enough time for that move to happen. But you can hop into the speeder.
Then I just hop in
as it still as a free action.
We also have to wait for all
don't tell me what to do, Kirk. You're not my real dad.
The decraniated are also moving with you.
Someone should probably help them.
I think, if Zammy would have thought of it, could have got it, or someone's going to have to go back. Someone's going to have to go back for them then, which is fine. This is very Star Wars for all of you to have run for the speeder and then look back and see them walking slowly through blaster fire.
Do we also have the scientists or whomever they were with us as well?
No, didn't we leave the decraniated with the scientists?
No, we definitely didn't leave them. Okay. We took them.
No,
you're taking them because
with us.
Yeah, I think we're taking everybody, right?
Then the scientists are with us too.
Yeah, those scientists are also probably going to need an escort because they're scientists and not combatants.
So that's sort of what I'm doing. I'm basically I didn't hop into the speeder, so I'm by the speeder, just covering fire to try to help everybody get their way to the speeder.
And then as I was running to the speeder, I jumped in the back, but hollered to Dia to scooch over. Whether Dia does that or not.
I'm not going to scooch over. What I'm going to do.
No, I know. It's
something different.
You guys are probably just heated because it's a big fight is going on, shouting at each other these things.
Also, my brain is literally very hot right now.
I was just saying that's what I shout. Whether or not you do that, that's up to you.
Absolutely fair. These stormtroopers are going to sort of shoot in your direction, generally at the speeder. They miss, but they do you kind of have to duck down behind the console, so you don't have a good sight at what's going on. As just so much blaster fire is kind of coming your direction. Both Dia and actually, I think kind of everyone kind of has to duck down behind wherever they are. And then the Inquisitor is going to move. You hear sort of this modulated voice shout, "Don't let them escape." And then they start moving in that sort of very intentional dark side, or I don't need to run for this kind of walk in your direction, cutting down a couple of Republic troops as they go, following this group of stormtroopers that has split off to shoot at you. And then the scientists are going to try and move the decraniated in your direction. They kind of will get halfway there because they're moving slowly because the decraniated don't really run.
Okay.
And then we're back to the PC slot again.
Okay, what I was going to do was get the speeder and bring it back.
Okay.
To where everybody else was.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
You can absolutely do that. You don't need to make a check to do that.
Okay, so
movement.
Can I go first then, Dia, and I hop onto the speeder?
Yeah.
You can hop on. You can still take a shot if you want. If you can actually lay down covering fire if you'd like, which increases. It'll increase the difficulty of your roll by 1 purple dice.
Okay.
But it will prevent the like stormtroopers from firing back for this round if you succeed.
Can I instead use a light side point to shoot a like, I don't know, an exploding barrel or some sort of thing that would cause some smoke to disperse to create like a little bit of a smoke screen?
Yes, I would say you can absolutely use the light side point to create this thing. You're still gonna have to shoot it and hit it, but there is now 100%. There's just like a refueling like gas tank kind of thing, just in the courtyard area.
So is the difficulty still 1 purple? Or
no. So yes, yeah, because it's a short range.
Yep.
I'm gonna add black dice just because I think it's probably like fairly well armored. Like it's a thick armor on there.
Okay. I got 3 successes and 1 advantage.
Nice.
Oh yeah, this thing erupts. I think you probably take at least like 1 or 2 of the stormtroopers with you, and it just starts billowing out like the black gasoline smoke.
Okay.
They have use of gasoline here, I guess. Not normally a Star Wars fuel, but...
And then I vault onto the back of the speeder, and I turn to Dia, and I say, "Punch it!" And that's my turn.
Okay. Who's going next?
Punch it back to the rest of the people we gotta save.
All right, you fire this thing into reverse, and just like quick speed, sort of pull up, reverse alongside the scientists, and they all everyone kind of climbs on. I think someone is going to need to use at least an action to help the decranated on. You could either let the scientists do that, which will be at the end of the round, or Zammy, if you want to help with that, you can on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that's just a maneuver for you, Dia, if you want to use your action for something.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at whoever's shooting us.
There's stormtroopers, there's the Inquisitor. Stormtroopers would be closest.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the stormtroopers.
Okay. They're short range, so
cool.
All you need to do...
2 purple?
Yep.
1 purple?
1 purple. 1 purple.
1 purple. Okay.
Yes, this part of the fight very much in your favor.
Cool.
A round from now, anyone's guess.
Fair. It is 1 success and 1 advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage. All right, you hit a stormtrooper for some amount of damage.
It's my successes plus the damage that my pistol does?
Correct.
Cool. So that'd be 7?
7? All right. Yeah, you hit another stormtrooper. I'm going to say this one is probably hurt from the explosion. And this one goes down.
Cool.
There are still a lot of stormtroopers.
We're going to get the fuck out of here ASAP.
They are going to lay down some suppressing fire.
Was my whole action just helping the people on then?
Oh, sorry. Right. It was your turn. Yes. So your whole action would be helping people on, but you would still have a maneuver. But there's not really anywhere for you to move if you're already on the...
Yeah, then I guess that's my whole thing.
Sorry, I did not mean to skip you intentionally, but yeah. So you, Zammy, you sort of help pull the decranated up on and make sure that they're like sitting safely. Everyone else is kind of able to just sort of scrabble onto the top of the speeder if need be. The stormtroopers friggin' fail a bunch on their shooting. They're trying to lay down suppressive fire, but that smoke is kind of getting everywhere. They don't get close enough to you to really bother you for the next round.
So they're stormtroopers?
Yeah, pretty much. Then you see something disconcerting. I feel like none of you have really experienced the Force before, right?
I think I have, but I actually haven't.
Yeah,
mean, not
no.
not
Even like from
cognitive-
like you haven't seen anyone use the Force, is what I mean.
No.
Aside from the
Probably
floating
not.
stuff in the ship last game. Okay, so the exploded fuel tank that sort of like it kind of just blew out one side, and then that side is like flaming and pouring smoke. It like crunches in on itself, which is not how explosions or things that are on fire should work. And then like just gets like thrown. You just see it like fly off of where it's like clearly secured to the ground and into like a group of Republic troops, like sort of scattering them. And behind that, since the smoke is no, as the smoke like clears, you can see the Inquisitor with their like hand sort of pointing in the direction of where the thing was thrown.
Great.
Okay.
And they start moving in the direction of your speeder again.
I yell, faster, faster, must go faster.
Okay, Spacey and Malcolm.
Get us
It
out of here.
honestly kind of works for Zanny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back up to PC slot.
Okay, we've got everybody on the speeder now.
That's correct. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Okay, I think this is going to be this is going to require a piloting check. It's not going to be hard, but it's just kind of like there's a lot of like damaged terrain and gunfire, and just kind of generally to just avoid that.
Okay.
So it's an agility. It'll be an agility check if you're not trained, and it will be easy. So it's going to be 1 purple.
Okay. That will be 2 successes and 1 advantage.
All right, yeah, you start booking it throughout. We have 2 more PC slots. So what order do you want to go in? As you're basically you kind of spin past, you go past one of the ATSTs, and you can see the exit in your view, basically.
I mean, there's not much I can do, to be honest. I'm just along for the ride. Maybe I'll take some shots here and there potentially, but I don't know. I'll take like a defensive stance type thing, if that's a thing.
Okay.
To just hunker down with my pistol out, trying to stay safe, trying to avoid stray blaster bolts, and potentially even keeping like covering the scientists.
Okay. Do you want to be in the like front doing that, or in the back of the speeder doing that?
I think the back. Yeah.
Right, so I imagine you like kind of move up. You're not really where the seats are. You're kind of in the back, kind of holding onto the back fin where one of the engines is, and sort of using that kind of as cover, and also being able to like put there. You're kind of able to put yourself between any potential fire and the scientist. And you're just kind of shooting back. You can pick a target if you want to shoot someone specifically.
I mean, it's just like stormtroopers mostly, right? As we're zipping through. It's okay. I'll just stand by.
There's still the Inquisitor.
Oh. I mean, we're getting away from the Inquisitor, right?
Don't say that.
Hopefully.
Like
yes,
I would say yes, currently for your characters,
away.
that is certainly how you feel. You're moving away from them.
Okay. So how about this? I will take that guarded stance. I will spend a maneuver to use my sidestep. So that just increases the difficulty of ranged attacks against me for the round.
Okay.
And then I will maybe ready an action. Unless the guarding stance thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, because your part of it was taking cover, I think that would count as either your maneuver or your action. And if you're doing another maneuver, so that would just be your 2 maneuvers, essentially.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just sidestepping and doing that guarded stance.
Great. So you'll be hard to hit, and you're kind of providing some cover for other people.
Exactly.
And then we have 1 final PC slot.
I'm probably backseat piloting at Dia, and also just laying down cover fire, I guess. Not at
Okay,
anyone
so,
in particular, probably more wildly than Merrick is, but just
yeah. So if you want to actually uncover and try, there are rules for that. So you can. They are now probably at long range from you, which you might not actually be able to do with your
no, I
pistol.
can't do anything.
Okay, so you're just kind of firing wildly then.
Yeah.
At too far a range to have any effect at this point. But you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
After doing it. Yeah. Okay, that is your turn. Then it's the NPCs. The ATS you went past starts to turn around, and it is going to attempt to take a shot at your vehicle. It's a bit bigger than you, so it has a bit of a higher difficulty to just hit you. You have an advantage on your piloting check, right, Leigh?
Did we lose Leigh, or is she just very still?
No, it was something. The internet was being weird. Switch networks.
But you got an advantage on your piloting check, yes?
I did, yes.
Okay, so they're going to have setback dice on this roll as the ATST opens with a chin gun at you. It is still, unfortunately, going to... Oh, no, it's going to miss. Straight wash.
Nice.
So that scribbles up like a building beside you as you pilot away from it. It's going to start trying to walk after you. And the Inquisitor starts... I think... Oh, what are they going to do? Yeah, so the Inquisitor... I think there's someone probably on... there's a scout trooper on a bike nearby that the Inquisitor is fully just going to knock off of the bike and steal the bike and start getting chase.
Ooh, okay.
So they are closing behind you. The lightsaber is no longer out because that would be a weird way to ride a bike for now. But yeah, you can see them following you, just the sort of smooth, like plastics mask staring down at you. Cape billowing very coolly out behind them. And we're back to a PC.
They shoot them. Not me, I'm piloting.
You could turn back and shoot. Piloting, like if your audience is just moving forward, that's just your maneuver. You can sort of do the lean back and shoot if you want.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll do that. What's the range?
Oh, they're probably at medium range from you right now.
Yeah, it's 2 purple.
Oh, but they are nemesis characters, so one of those gets upgraded to a red.
Oh, okay.
Do you know page the maneuvers are listed on?
I don't off the head, unfortunately. Are you looking specifically for combat maneuvers or for ship maneuvers?
Well, yeah, specifically combat maneuver. Just to see, because I mentioned guarded stance, but I have no idea what that even does. And this.
That'll be in the talents section.
No, but that's that's like the generic maneuver. That's not my sidestep thing.
Oh, I don't know, unfortunately. It'll be in the combat section, though, I think.
Yeah, this book is pretty hard to navigate.
How did you do in that shot, Leigh?
I got 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, so you do, in fact, hit this Inquisitor. They are going to attempt a thing they can do. They don't have their lightsaber out. That's right. They cannot do that. You just hit them. How much damage do you do?
7.
Okay. they take that. They keep on coming. I think probably just for flavor, but it's technically what happened on their turn. They now ignite their lightsaber.
How are they driving well with a lightsaber?
One hand out,
Very
one hand
carefully.
with the lightsaber out. Not
Doesn't sound
recklessly, I would say.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Phil.
We have another PC slot.
Yeah.
Guarded stance is plus black to combat checks until end of turn and +1 melee defense.
Okay. I think I just found the page.
If you go into the our drive in Twitch streams and cheat sheets, Star Wars Force and Destiny cheat sheet has a section on combat. If you're able to pull that up.
Okay, so yeah, it's basically you get a setback dice, but also the enemy gets a setback dice on melee attacks again.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a setback dice. And you get a setback dice.
Beans!
Space beans!
Beans?
Beads?
Beans?
We got there. So Zammy, what are you up to? Or I guess Zammy or Merrick, whoever is going next.
Is the Inquisitor gaining on us?
Yeah, I would say that the bike is probably faster than the speeder.
Okay. So is there some sort of thing where I could do a ready action, and once they get within short range, I would like to take a shot?
Yeah, so I think I would just be using your action to
just prepare a shot.
Prepare a shot, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I will spend my action to do that, and then I will use my maneuver to once again sidestep.
Okay. So because you're in a guarded stance, when you take that attack, it'll still have the black dice because it's still part of this turn, technically.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it'd been a whole round.
Right, but it was your action to take the guarded stance, so I think it has to affect this round. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. It says until the end of their next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
That's then it's Sammy.
So can I use my movement to aim, basically, do the aim thing?
Yeah, you can use the maneuver to aim. That is, yeah.
Okay, so
you get
I'll do the maneuver to aim.
You can also take strain to double aim if you'd like.
Mm.
Take 2 points of strain to get that extra maneuver.
What does double aim do again?
Yeah, no, you aim twice basically, so you get the bonus twice.
Okay, and the bonus is just 2 boost dice. Then would be a boost dice or 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a strain. I'll concentrate
All
real
right, you
hard.
really breathe in. You're really having that Call of Duty moment.
Yeah. I do the left click breathe in where and
got iron sights on.
I don't aim for the scary person with the red laser sword. I aim for the bike.
Okay.
And I shoot. And they're at medium range still?
They're at medium range still, yeah.
Okay, so that is...
It's purple and red because they're piloting the vehicle, so that it counts as a nemesis still.
So it would be 3 and 2 boost.
So it is a purple, a red, because it's not them you're shooting at. They don't get the lightsaber defense bonus. So it's just a purple and a red.
Okay.
And then whatever you roll on your end.
And then I get 2 boost dice for that, for my stuff.
That's right.
Okay, that's 2 success and nothing else.
Okay, you hit the bike. The bike is a vehicle which is armored, so your shot does nothing. It pings off of the armor of the bike. He kind of swerves a little bit, but then stays online. You are farther away from the ATSD now, but it's still going to shoot at you.
Hooray.
It's harder for it to do that. But not quite hard enough. It gets a single success. Your speeder is like rocked as you're hit by the vehicle weapon of the ATST. Your speeder is still working, but you're definitely like smoking out of the like hole in the side of the like front where it hit. You probably cannot take too many more of those or any more of those. And then the Inquisitor is going to close the distance and is now going to be within short range of you and is going to try something. Ooh, that's good for them. That's some dark side points. Zammy, I'm going to need just a straight strength roll from you.
Uh-oh.
Or Ron, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Braun, sorry. Braun roll. I'd say you could use athletics if you're trained.
I am not.
You are opposing.
Sorry, what did you say?
Just need a Braun roll from you.
Oh, sorry, you said you're opposing and then nothing. I got absolutely
Yeah,
nothing on that roll.
you're opposing his
okay.
roll. Sorry?
I thought you were going to continue that sentence. I got absolutely nothing on that roll.
Well,
okay. You're shooting at this Inquisitor, and the blaster just kind of gets pulled out of your hand.
Okay.
oh no.
As the Inquisitor sort of sticks his hand out, still kind of holding the lightsaber as he does it, and your blaster just rips out of your hand and scatters to the street.
Uh-oh.
As he then used the Force on you. That is all of the Imperials, and it's back up to you, folks.
Before it's back.
Oh, yes, sorry. It is your turn. Yeah, so you can shoot sort of at the same time that this Inquisitor does that.
Okay. So what would I have to roll for that? So I get 1 black dice because I'm in guarded stance.
Yeah, it would normally be an easy shot because you're in short range, but it gets upgraded. So you're rolling against a red dice and a black dice.
Okay.
And then a second black dice because they have their lightsaber out.
Gotcha. Haha. Okay, I got 2 successes and 1 advantage.
Okay. How much damage is that?
That would be that'd be 9 points of damage, right? 1 plus, yeah, that'd be 9 points of damage.
Okay. They are
And
going
then
to.
I would like to use my advantage to recover 1 strain.
You can absolutely do that.
Perfect.
So do one more check. Nope, not enough. So they aren't able to deflect it in time. They kind of take that. They don't look particularly happy that has happened, but they do not fall.
Okay.
And another PC slot, or I guess now we have PC slots again because that was your previous turn.
Yep.
Right.
So you could just shoot again if you want.
Yeah. Or if you want to shoot again, you can.
No, I'll let you go
again.
first. You can keep piloting or shooting if you want.
Can I, as I'm piloting the speeder, take some kind of evasive maneuvers so that the AT thing doesn't hit us again?
Yes, you can. In fact, I believe it's either an action or a maneuver that is just evasive maneuvers. Let me see if I can find that. Evasive maneuvers. Yeah, so you just spend your maneuver to take evasive maneuvers. You don't really move away from anyone, so you could use your action to take a second maneuver in order to do that, to keep moving like away from them.
Okay, yeah.
to try and put distance. Yeah,
I will do
so that
that.
just upgrades the difficulty of the dice pool for all attacks made. Made by you as well, but also made against you.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that will count towards anyone that's on here trying to shoot because you're kind of swerving a lot more. So everyone
yeah.
trying to take a shot, it will be more difficult.
But it'll be harder to hit us, and that's what counts.
Okay. Who's going next?
Well, I can't do anything. I'm not piloting. I don't have a gun. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bad idea to throw out a frag grenade. So I do nothing.
I mean, you're moving away from it. It wouldn't hit you.
Yeah.
You are now like in a city, but people are probably hiding because of the Star Destroyer in the sky.
I'm because I think having just seen my pistol fly out of my hand, I'm hesitant to throw a projectile at this person.
Understandable.
I mean, do what you want, but also...
Well, while you debate,
I'm debating, Merrick can go.
I'm going to aim as a maneuver and then take another shot with my pistol. I'm no longer in guarded stance.
Okay.
So no black,
it's
but
back to medium range because you move your speeders like moved away from them.
Oh shoot! Oh right. So can I even attack?
What's the range on your pistol?
It's a blaster pistol, so it's short range. So I guess I'll just have to do the same thing where I'll wait until they come closer. So I'll use. Is it possible to aim and then still take like a prepared action?
You could delay your whole turn to push back. You would go after them in that case. Okay. And then you could aim and all that stuff, but otherwise I think you have to.
Okay. Actually, I like that idea. Yeah, I'll just delay my turn till the end of the round, basically.
You do so. So I'm going to move one of the PC slots to the end of the round.
What's the range on the Inquisitor?
They're currently at medium
range. Medium? Okay. I don't think I can throw a frag grenade anyway because they're short range.
You could wait until they get within range. You could ready a thrown situation.
Or just time it somehow where you just drop it and it explodes.
You could do that. I think if it has the ability to set a timer on it, which I don't see why not. It's a space frag grenade.
All right. Sure, why not? I'll set a timer for a few seconds.
So that I think you'll have to do this for long. I think it'll be the difficulty that it would be for medium range, which would be 2 upgraded once for the red because of the Inquisitor. And then I think just for the trickiness of trying to like bounce this thing and time it properly, I'm going to add 2 setback dice, so 2 black dice to this roll.
Okay.
It's a tricky thing, but it'll pay off if you
could potentially aim.
Can I aim and use another strain to double aim?
Just trying to think because it's not really an aim situation so much as is a timing thing. That's what we're trying to do. I'll say you could like get 1 boost from that, but not 2.
Okay.
Just from the extra difficulty of it.
Okay, so 1 boost, and then throwing a frag grenade is just ranged light, correct? Or just a ranged combat? Okay.
Yeah.
Ranged light, yeah.
Okay, let me roll them bones. Oops. I'm breaking the out. Okay.
Did you call somebody?
No. Well, I got 3 success and 3 threat, which I feel is thematically appropriate for what I just did.
Yeah. So the success means that you do the thing you're trying to do. So It'll do the damage plus the 3 successes.
That's 9. No, sorry.
9? Okay.
No, sorry, 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah. 8 plus
that
3.
explodes. It's going to do a lot. The Inquisitors probably has to I'm gonna say the Inquisitor probably has to jump off of their bike, which is going to get blown up from that. They're going to be very hurt. The threat will come in what they choose to do next.
Okay.
Which I'm going to get some bonuses to because they are angry. The threat has made them angry. They're going to have some bonuses to the next thing they do, even though they're off the bike. They have another attempted solution to stop you. But first, in a real last-ditch attempt, because it's not fast at all, that ATST still trying to shoot you from all the way away. It just got a bunch of fails. It got a bunch of advantage, which I think probably means it kicks up some dust, is gonna make it harder for your pilot check. You're gonna have a setback on your next pilot check, as there's just all this debris raining down on you from that shot. That's kind of the last shot that ATST is gonna be able to take, and then it is the Inquisitor. Who sort of rolls up onto their feet, no longer carrying their lightsaber. Is going to stick both of their hands out, and you can see there's sort of this kind of signal tower in front of you, and you can see it starting to buckle and bend. I still need to make their force roll, see if they can do this. Ooh, 2 dark side, that's good for them. 3 dark side, they can definitely do this. This is now I'm rolling basically to see how difficult your next check to avoid this is going to be.
And then they just give up and go home because they decide to be a better person.
Maybe.
Well, my work here is done.
The good news is no triumphs on their end.
Okay.
So they just got 2 successes, so no advantages. So they just really managed to do the thing. They pull this signal tower down in front of you. It's kind of still collapsing. You're gonna need to make a pilot check to avoid this.
Okay.
And it is going to be hard upgraded once.
Whoa.
Okay.
And you also have a black dice from the shot by the ATST.
Right. Okay. I, being a Twi'lek from a desert planet, will probably have piloted a speeder in a dust storm before. So can I use a light side point to get a boost or upgrade or something? Because you said there's a bunch of dust.
It's more like debris, chunks of stuff hitting your speeder than dust.
Desert dust storms, they're pretty intense.
I don't think that would upgrade your check. I think you could reasonably remove, for that reasoning, you could remove that black dice. I think to get a full upgrade, there need to be something else. You could throw something into the environment, an example here, maybe there's a ramp that's going to let you jump the thing.
Oh.
Or something like that.
Can I do both of those things?
I think you can choose one or the other, because you can only spend 1 force point or 1 destiny point per round per turn. So
trying to decide if the black die is going to hurt me more than the upgrade would help.
Can I take my turn first and act as a spotter? Because I have I have no
You could take your turn to then, use like the help action,
Yeah.
which would then,
You spot the ramp.
Yeah.
which I would give Dia basically your piloting skill
Okay.
or ranks in piloting.
Okay.
Right.
My piloting is a yellow, 2 green, and -2 black.
Okay, so that's you just the ranks, like the number of ranks you've put into it,
Oh, 1.
Okay.
which I think is just 1.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
basically Dia gets 1. Then you can spend the force point to see the ramp if you want to upgrade again, get another, turn one of your greens into a yellow.
Sure.
So you spend the force point there. You spot a convenient ramp, or probably Zammy shouts out, "There's a ramp right there. You could jump it."
Try spinning. That's a good
Everybody
move.
hold on to your butts.
Mhm.
Hold on to your butts. Okay, so what am I rolling? 2 yellow and a green against 2 purple and a red?
And a black.
And a black.
Yeah.
Why do
I mean,
have the black?
because
Didn't I do a
the
thing? Didn't I get the ramp?
Yeah,
you
didn't
got the
we?
ramp from the force point. You didn't get rid of the black. You could have gotten rid of the black, but you didn't.
Okay.
But the force point gave you a upgraded green to a yellow.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okie dokie. That is 1 success, I think.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
John's
One
literally
success.
is all you needed. As you like spin the wheel over, like to take a hard like pull to the left to hit this ramp that's probably like, I don't know, some like
It's probably just part of a wall.
part of a wall. Yeah.
Falling debris.
You launched up over the collapsed, still kind of collapsing signal tower. You kind of come down hard with like a bang to the thing. And the signal tower is like kind of still falling behind you. It is impeding the path. It is unlikely that on foot the Inquisitor is going to be able to catch you before you get to your ship. You kind of rocket through the city streets towards the spaceport.
heck yeah.
Your comms are still being jammed, so you're not sure if R3 and Twylin have gotten there yet. But you didn't see them in the streets, so fingers crossed. And of course, I probably wouldn't kill R3 because he's too much fun. So, yeah, you
Twylin,
rise to
though.
the spaceport.
That wouldn't be nice.
Twylin's nice. You arrive at the spaceport. It looks like the Imperials pretty much committed all of their forces just to this strike on the Academy. So they haven't shut down, at least not on the ground, the spaceport. So you're able to kind of get out of the speeder, rush in. Your ship is there. You can see it's like off-gassing a few things. It looks like R3 has started spooling things up. The ramp is down.
Cool. I just wanted to drive the speeder onto the ship.
Heck yeah.
Yes. I think, did we determine last time that the way you have to get in and out is through the main cargo pod?
I don't think we did
different cargo pod is attached.
That's just what I was assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically when the cargo pod is attached to the like regular ramp that won't touch the ground. So you have to go in through the cargo pod and then up into the ship from there. Works out in this case because you just drive this incredibly damaged speeder into the cargo pod.
It's easier than getting everybody
Yeah.
off and then walking
On.
them up. So
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. You probably are some like, spaceport security shouting at you and maybe like trying to fly you down because you probably just run through a couple of blocks into your landing bay.
I shout to them in Twi'lek, I don't speak common, or I don't speak basic.
They probably can't hear that over the just as you run. It's like, that's what it is. into the ship. The bay doors are open. They start closing behind you. Another good sign that someone is probably in the cockpit. You can get out and get into the ship and do the things. Where is everyone kind of running to at this point?
I would say Zammy get to the
Yeah, I'm running towards the cockpit.
Okay.
Merrick, guns.
Got it.
Everybody else, grab a seat. I'm gonna try and like get everybody situated so that they, don't get thrown around once we take off.
Yeah, it'll probably if you're not using the remote, it'll probably take a minute to get some of the people up the stairs and into the lounge area where they can sort of strap in.
Well, the scientists can probably also help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many are there?
No matter, unless they're physically lifting them up, it's going to take the same amount of time to
There's 2 of them.
sort of push them. There's 2 scientists, yeah.
Okay.
So you're able to do that as Zammy gets there, has his little fight with R3 about who gets to fly the ship, and then start taking off.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to do specifically as you take off here, Zammy?
I want to calm Bandwin, or I assume the comms are still jammed, but basically keep repeating until if it goes through. At least attempt to do it. Start that off and then start the starting sequence is started. So do that and then just start to take off.
Yeah, comms are still jammed, and you're guessing they're probably going to be jammed until that Star Destroyer leaves.
Yeah, I'm still doing the thing where you try to win tickets off the radio, where you just hang up and call back, and hang up and call back, and hang up and call back.
Okay. Every time you press the button, it's just static.
Yeah.
But you start to lift off. Merrick, you're climbing up into the guns.
Correct. Take my helmet off. Get seated, and keep an eye out for, I don't know, any fighters or something that might pursue us.
Okay. You start to lift off out of the spaceport, and that is where we're going to take a 5-10-minute bio break.
Okay.
We'll be back shortly with the second half of Dungeon Punk Space Conflict. Hey everybody, welcome back
Yeah.
to the stream. We're back. We are taking off out of the Uyter spaceport. My chair is squeaky. And the request for peaceful space kittens will be denied. But there might be
What
some
IRL kittens?
real in real life kittens if Kirk can coerce Neptune towards the camera. We're going to wait and see if that happens. Everyone a little treat, a little kitten treat.
Well, I'll just show everybody the picture that Kirk sent us
Or that, yeah.
on my phone. Look at Neptune. Isn't he cute?
Real cutie patootie.
Yep. This is Catcast now. We're not doing
Yeah.
Star Wars anymore. We're doing Cats. But not the musical Cats. But
Or
maybe.
is it?
Or is it?
Welcome to a very jellical stream.
Oh, is there a Cats RPG that we can play? Like Cats the Musical RPG?
If someone hasn't made like a one-page version, I'm sure we could figure something out. But it's mostly would just be us singing about what our cats are, and then
what
one
they're
of us
doing.
dying.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
mean,
we
going to the heavy
kind
side.
of do that already?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of...
Our game of Conquest did turn into
Well, yeah.
a momentary Cats tribute. But we could probably. There's probably. I know there is a game that's called Monarchies of Mao, which is like D&D but with cats.
But can we make it a musical?
That is up to you. I am, despite having written 2 songs for this podcast, I'm not a particularly musical person. But I'm sure we could all try. Everyone would have to like fully commit, though.
As much as I want this to happen, I'm not sure that my brain will. Sounds like a song was always my least favorite improv game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's maybe something that we could do pre-recorded. I don't think on the spot necessarily it's something any of us would really want to do.
No.
We will bring on some guests. I feel like I could run a game. If I didn't have to do any singing, I just have to like DM it. Maybe like sing a villain's monologue at some point.
I feel like we could write some stuff for this. We can have some stuff prepped. I think that would be okay.
Yeah. Stay tuned, everybody.
So does that cover the space kittens or whatever people asked for?
Sure. I think
Bye, Neptune.
People in the chat, if you want to see us fully prepare, pre-record a Cats RPG, just get in those comments. If you don't comment, I'm going to assume you don't want to see it, and then we're not going to do it. I will also ban all IRL cats from appearing on the stream.
No.
Whoa, now.
It's an empty threat, you guys. An empty threat.
I'm not sure you can even do that.
I do not have that power.
No.
Even over myself. As soon as a cat appeared in my presence, I'd be like, look.
An old man for some reason. Look at the cat.
Look at the cat.
I would just be staring at the cat and delivering like Obi-Wan lines to keep it Star Wars. They'd be like, "Oh, hello there," and then I would get really happy if the cat went, "General Kenobi."
General Cat Nobi.
General Cat Nobi.
No, I'm not a cat.
Oh, but the cat is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Right.
He'd be General Mew-vis? Grieve Meow? Grieve Hiss? Grieve Hiss.
Grieve Hiss.
Okay. You got there.
I had to workshop it a little bit, but I brought it back.
Feels like, so I'm going to leave this stream now. Because you guys have all just stopped making sense.
Yeah, are we live? What?
We absolutely are live. We're just having a look. This is a show. I think we've done a pretty good job the last 3 streams of not getting that off topic. Welcome to what a regular Dungeon Punks recording looks like, folks.
Oh yeah. Except Devin would be here and we'd be even more off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we doing?
So, we're doing a Star War.
Right.
You are back in your ship. You are taking off. You have managed to escape an Imperial Inquisitor in a daring chase through the capital city of Uyter.
Uyter.
Can I just stop you for a second and say that the word Uyter really just
It's just bad.
It's weird. I keep thinking you're going to say uterus.
I mean, I keep going to Uyter from The Simpsons.
To find a way to pronounce it that didn't evoke that because
Uyter.
this is a real Star Wars planet.
Uyter? No, that's worse. That's
And it has this. It had the things I needed to have it for like a canon planet.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, not a great name. People need to name stuff better. At least it's not the Yayar clan.
Yayar.
Just an inside joke for 3 people. Okay. You were taking off in the spaceport of the capital city of the planet you were currently on, which I will not name again.
Okay.
As you were taking off, Kirk and Phil, you were both kind of watching the skies as you were taking off, and you do see that there are several TIE fighters sort of heading in your direction.
Okay. I call out.
I'm gonna stick
oh
with.
wait, we can't use comms. Shoot, we can't even use like local comms.
Are
between
internal
us, right?
comms jam? Like
The
LAN
I
comms?
think if
we couldn't use
if it's
comm.
wired, you wouldn't be able to use your comm links. But if you can like put on the little headset and the gunnery thing, and you can talk through the wired connection to the cockpit. But it's really just like cockpit.
So yeah, as mentioned, I had taken my.
What?
What happened?
I think you're fine. Everyone's fine. I think it's still working.
Okay, I'm back.
You never left.
It freezed.
Oh, okay.
For me. Yeah. I mean, I stopped talking for a.
No, you didn't. You kept
you
on.
were still
You were
moving.
talking, and then you went, "Uh-oh," and then that's when you stopped talking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, I, as mentioned, had taken my helmet off. I pop on the headset, and I call Zammy and I say, we got incoming. How many TIE fighters do I see?
You see 4 heading in your direction.
Okay. I say I see 4 TIEs coming in, and I wait for them to close the distance because I am certain that the guns have a short range.
Oh, they are at short range,
Oh,
like on a planet. They're short range. Yeah, starship ranges are
different. Okay.
Pretty. Yeah, they are starting to shoot at you basically.
All right. Well, then I shoot back.
All right, take your shot.
Can you aim with a gun like a?
You can with this because it's a turret gun. You can. Oh yeah, you can aim anyways. Yeah.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
They are a lower silhouette than you, and I will discover what that means right now. It's an average check.
Okay.
Yeah, average check.
And I aimed, so I get a boost dice, and I rolled. Wow. 2 successes and 4 advantages.
All right, you blow up one of the TIE fighters. You just
Nice.
you still look like you're taking off. They probably aren't expecting you to shoot, and then you aim your shot and fire, and they blow on. One of them blows on up.
Yeah, and I wheel the turret around, getting ready for the next shot, and that's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the lounge area and ask what Dia is doing.
I am getting everybody strapped in.
Okay.
So,
I think they're probably that this is enough time has passed. You've probably got any relevant people that need strapping in strapped in.
cool. Then I'm gonna go to the cockpit and help Sammy.
Okay. You run to the cockpit and jump into the co-pilot's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular you're doing to help Zammy?
So you can co-pilot.
Yeah, I was just reading the list of things.
Yeah,
I can
that's what I was reading when you guys were riffing on cats.
Smart. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I think almost everything else I will probably not be good at. So
Okay.
I'm going to co-pilot, which is an average piloting check, I think.
Yeah, so average piloting planetary.
Cool.
And then I think what is that? It gives a boost to
Why is
Kirk?
it planetary?
Sorry.
It doesn't
Space.
matter. I don't have a rank in either, but cool.
I did mean, yeah, I'm sorry, I meant space.
The final frontier.
You can't do that.
The other one. We're not allowed to talk about that one on this show.
But these are the voyages of the Starship Nomad. Her continuing mission.
We're doing space conflict, not space walking.
Space hike.
Yeah, space
hike. I got a wash.
Okay, so just know, Susan, yeah, you're
just
kind
got
of
here.
like trying to get systems going, but yeah, you're a little flustered. You just got there.
Worker.
Are fours in your way? Are threes in your way? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them.
yeah.
And
Get out of the way, you hunk of junk.
he moves away. Zammy, what is your move here?
If I just jump, they'll probably follow us. Or I guess, would they?
Yeah, you also can't jump from here because of the gravity well.
Right.
Yeah, it's an atmosphere.
Yeah, I just...
Wait, what? That's a thing? Oh.
I mean, it's just the gravity of the planet will prevent you from jumping.
Yeah. I just get out then. I just keep going.
Punch it.
Okay, so you're going to punch it, get up to speed?
Yeah.
I think punch it costs strain on the ship, just as a note.
Suffer strain equal to difference in current and maximum speed, but...
I had a pencil 2 weeks ago, and I don't know what happened to it.
Was it a mechanical pencil?
Yeah.
Did
you steal it?
Did you steal it, Phil?
I oughta.
Do you want it right now?
I oughta come out there. Maybe.
Okay, I'll slide it under the door.
Just bring it in.
You can't cross the streams.
Okay, so
you actually slid it under the door.
Do you have an ability that lets you reduce the amount of strain you take, Kirk?
I have full throttle, which is make a hard pilot check to increase the vehicle's top speed by 1, but I don't think that cuts down the strain.
No,
that's on top.
It would make your ship faster if you want to go faster.
Yeah, I also do that. So I punch it and use my full throttle. So
okay, is punch it a
NOS,
maneuver or an
space
action?
NOS.
So before you do that, is punch it a maneuver or an action?
I do not know. I do not
We're
know.
really good at playing this game.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
sorry.
we're
It's a maneuver.
still-
It's a maneuver. I was
Okay,
just
so
trying
you
to
can do
read
both.
his chart.
So make your hard piloting check.
Hard.
It was hard piloting check, right?
For the full throttle, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Would be 1 success, 2 threat.
Okay. So I think you're just going to take extra strain, so that puts the ship speed up to what? It goes up by 1.
Uh,
I would make it 4, I think.
Make it 4.
1 for by 1 to a number of rounds equal to cunning, and my cunning is 3.
Okay.
So it.
So you put the speed up to 4. The ship is going to take 4 strain as you punch it, or
Okay.
3, I guess, because you're starting at 0. So yeah, 4 strain. As you push these systems to the max, and start moving out of here and away from these ties.
I punch in the coordinates that Banduin Core gave us, so that we can be ready to go.
Okay,
Right.
so you can't do that because that's going to be a whole astrogation check.
Okay.
You could give those coordinates on your next turn to R3, who could do astrogation checks for you.
Yeah, I do that.
Even if you have the coordinates, you still need to plot the course,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Yeah. So I give those to R3. If I can do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, let's say as like a free action, you can just sort of spell out the coordinates. Sorry, I need to get R3 stats up here so that he can do stuff. Okay. It is now the ties. The ties are actually still faster than you at their full speed. So they're going to spend their maneuver getting up to full speed so that they can close with you, and then they're going to take some shots. These aren't particularly...
Can't this hunk of junk go any faster?
What's the silhouette of the ship as well? Can you give that information for me?
She's not much, but
5.
she's got it where it counts, Merrick.
Does she?
Probably not.
Yeah, sorry, what's the silhouette?
5.
5? Okay. So it's an easy shot for them because they are 2 silhouette sizes smaller than you. And they're acting as a sort of group for the shot. Ooh, okay. That is going to be 2 successes and a triumph, which means they're going to inflict a critical hit on the ship. And your ship is going to take 8 damage. Reduce that by the armor. Armor acts like soak.
Where is that this bit?
That's your shields.
What's your shield?
There should be a thing that says armor.
Oh, armor is 4.
Okay, so you take 4 damage total then. And then...
Was that hull trauma?
Hull trauma, yeah.
Okay. The hull has a traumatic incident.
Needs to see a hull therapist.
Do we have shields up?
Yeah, your shields have probably been up as a start. And oh, yes, I guess I should have included that. Please remind me of your shields next time. But
yeah, Leigh, come on.
It's not anyone's fault. But
Don't expect me to remember anything.
The critical would still happen anyways because it's a triumph. The blast knocks you off course. So as you're like heading in the direction, Kirk, on your next turn, you're going to need to make a piloting check to regain control. The difficulty of this new check depends on your current speed, which is very high, which means it's probably going to be a daunting check because your speed is 4, and that's 4 dice. And the highest speed, I think, is 6. Anyway, so yeah. The blast really rocks the whole ship, kind of sends you in a spin in a direction you do not want to be going. R3 definitely like gets flung across slides across the cockpit going, "Wah!"
I told you to put a seatbelt on.
And we're back to you guys. You can go in any order you want to. Currently, the ship is spinning out of control, so someone's going to need to regain control of that.
I can't get a lock.
Do you want to do another co-pilot check, Dia, and then I'll do...
Yeah. Will that help?
Or,
Well, I think co-piloting will give Kirk a boost, right? Or allow him to upgrade
on a success
roll.
each.
It downgrades the difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be helpful.
I shall try that. I got 2 successes and 2 threats.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
We got successes.
I think just whatever happens next, the ship is going to take some strain as just like more circuits are popping.
Just random panels are exploding for no reason.
Yeah, sparks.
For 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
And who's next? Who's going next?
I'll
Sammy,
do the pilot
you want to
check then.
regain? Yeah.
So that's just so that was a 4 difficulty, but now it's down to 2 difficulty.
Down to 3.
But I thought Leigh got 2
No,
successes.
it by 2 decreases it by 2.
Oh, so each success counts as to decrease it?
Each success downgrades, yeah.
Okay. That's very useful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... Okay. Oh. So 2 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. And roll them up. What? No. This app is weird sometimes. Oh no. I got a despair.
That's total?
Yeah.
Okay.
How? Why is there a red one?
All right, so you have not.
No, it was
you have
on
not regained.
It was on the purple.
Oh, there's no despairs
on the purple.
Oh, sorry, just a failure then. Yeah, I misread that. Just 1 failure. Okay.
You fail. You have not regained control.
Yeah. This is a despair.
Yeah, it's got the circle.
This is yeah.
They look identical except for the circle.
Except that this one's on a red.
Well, not
which
on,
you did not have.
on the guide.
You can only despair on a red dice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just spinning it. You have a brief vision that maybe the Inquisitor is following you in a fighter. That's just a bit of lightheadedness from all the G's that is happening as you're spinning out of control, still not regaining control of the ship. And then it would be Merrick.
Well, I guess despite the fact that we're kind of flying out of control here, I'm going to try my very best to aim a shot and shoot at one of the TIE fighters.
Okay, so I was wrong before. This is actually a hard check based on silhouettes because they're 2 sizes smaller than you. I'm also, just because the ship is spinning out of control, I'm going to throw 2 black dice on there.
Okay, so it's 3 purple.
And 2 black.
2 black. Okay,
but you can still aim, so there's that.
And Merrick used to be training as a ballet dancer, so he's used to spinning, right?
Yeah.
I got 3 successes and 1 advantage.
Holy hell.
I told you.
Okay. What's the total damage there?
I don't know what the gun. Here, I'll make a note of this.
Damage base is 5.
Okay.
You should just have this.
I know. I should
Why
just
do I
have
have this?
So I do 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
And I guess I get 1 advantage, so
Also, crit 3? What does that mean?
Crits on 3 advantage.
Oh, okay.
You want to.
Got it.
can I give? I don't know if this makes any sense in the fiction, but there's an option to use an advantage to give an ally a boost dice on their next roll.
Is it on the next roll or next attack? Just
It says next friendly initiative slot. So it's whoever goes next, basically.
yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, we'll figure out then why it helps.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know, like one of the TIE
Inertia?
fighters. Yeah, or who knows. But in any case, I do 8
Oh, you
points
did
of
8? That destroyed a TIE fighter. Sorry, I was adding up the wrong numbers to figure out they have 6 hull and 2 armor, so you destroy a TIE fighter.
Okay.
Nice.
There's now only 2 of them.
So one of the TIE fighters explodes, and maybe other TIE fighters start like peeling away briefly to go around the explosion, and that gives somebody the opportunity to stabilize the ship or do something.
Sure. Who is going? Oh, sorry, it's the TIE fighters now.
Yeah.
They are going to shoot at you. They don't have quite as good of a roll now that there's 1 less of them. What the heck? They're going to aim. Okay. That is 2 success, 2 advantage. They hit your ship for another 8 points of damage.
So 4?
So 4, yeah. 4 gets through.
And then what about shields?
Oh, right. I
Yeah,
didn't roll
shields.
shields. Sorry. How many shields? I'm gonna roll a d4 because you're currently spinning to see which side the
Right.
shields you use. I'm gonna start counterclockwise from left or star, whatever that would be. Starboard.
Port.
So it's 3, which would be starboard. What are your starboard shields?
1.
All right, so that'll be a black dice. This might reduce the number of hits. It's blank. It's blank dice, so same thing.
Okay.
It gets through your shields.
Okay.
Same damage. And because I have too many of them, I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my dark side points. And what is going to happen there is that another ship joins the fray.
Uh-oh. Another TIE fighter or
Nope. This is coming from another direction as you start getting shot at from another direction. And something breaks through your comms. It's staticky because the comms are still being jammed, but this is sort of cutting through them using probably Imperial codes to get through. And all that comes through in your comms is the telltale roar of a Wookiee. As you get a bogey that the Tub Thumper has arrived here over the skies of Uyter.
Uh-oh.
I just yell back, "No, thank you."
And their bounty hunting ship is going to shoot at you.
That sounded like many dice.
It did sound like many dice. It amounted to 2 advantage. So,
Well,
it'd
be worse.
Yeah, the Tub Thumper misses you as you're still sort of spinning and moving in odd movements for a ship.
I yell at them that they're never going to keep us down.
Your ship is not very aerodynamic when it doesn't have like starship technology working for it. So it's definitely like moving in like weird patterns. It's like a knuckleball moving through space, moving through the atmosphere. lots of drag and odd angles.
Which shouldn't matter in space.
But you're not in space yet.
We're
You're
still in
still
atmo.
in the atmosphere.
We're still in atmosphere?
Yeah. You didn't get very far before you got knocked off course. We're back. We're back to you guys, you folks.
I'm just gonna try co-piloting again. Third time's the charm, right?
Well, you got a boost dice now, though.
You do.
Oh, should I just give that turn to Zammy though?
No,
but
I
no,
think-
because I can.
Yeah.
I can reduce the thing by things.
Yeah.
Right.
You can reduce the thing by things.
Right. So that's going to be 2 successes and 3 advantages.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. How would do you have any sort of ideas for a narrative use of those advantages?
You can give defensive bonuses potentially.
You can do that. But if you have like a less just mechanical
Yeah.
use, it's always more fun, I think.
One of the TIE fighters somehow flies into the tub thumper.
Do the TIE fighters recognize the tub thumper? Do they think that the tub thumper
They
is...
think that they're trying to help us?
despite shooting us?
They start
Yeah,
shooting.
yeah, I think that, one of the TIE fighters will moves to intercept the tub thumper. So only one TIE fighter is shooting at you, the other one split off. They're not acting very smart. I think that's that's a pretty good use. Okay, yeah, so that happens. And then that will give Zammy a chance to try and right the ship again.
And then it's the same 4 difficulty minus 2 difficulty?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, one of those, 2 of those, 2 of these. And that is a... roll them up. 1 advantage.
1 advantage. Okay, you still do not right the things are getting dire now because the ground is coming up fast.
Sammy. Get us off the planet.
I'm going to delete this
It's
goddamn map.
Merrick's turn.
I
think the ghost of Alex has... I'm still very alive, friend Alex. His ghost has cursed your app.
Well, there's not much I can do besides just shooting back, so I'm going to continue to do so.
Shoot the ground, soften your landing.
It only works with water.
I'll shoot our way through the planet. I'm going to aim. And you said that it was 2 purple and a black, right?
3 purple.
3 purple.
And 2 black from the spinning.
And 2 black. Okay. Ooh, this don't look good for me then. I got... What the hell? I swear to God. I got 5 successes.
You blow up another TIE fighter.
Can you give some of them to Kirk?
Yeah,
please?
give me your...
As
give me your
the
damn
ship is
phone.
spinning, you're just timing. You count how long it takes you to spin back around. You've figured out the weird rotation of the ship, and you shoot a TIE fighter, you blow it up.
However, I also
There's no TIE fighter shooting at you this round because there's just the one going for the tub thumper. Unless you got a bunch of threat, and then in that case you shoot the one going for the tub thumper.
So I got 2 threat as well.
You shoot the one going for the tub thumper.
Okay.
So you're still getting shot at. Yeah. And this final TIE fighter still shooting at you, trying to get that shot, and he's going to aim because he's a little outnumbered. He's slightly outnumbered. No, I guess he's not outnumbered. He's going to hit with a single success, which is 7.
Did you roll a shield?
damage. Did not roll a shield. I will roll that D4 again. It's going to be your port shields.
1.
That's another blank side. So 7 damage.
Break. So half of that would still be 4, I'm guessing.
No, so you take 4 off of it from your armor. So your armor's 4, you subtract 4 from the 7,
okay.
so you take 3.
I don't know why I just thought I was dividing it in half. Who knows?
You were the last 2 times. But...
Yep.
Okay. Then we're back to the Tub Thumper. Who is going to take some more shots at you. He's not going to aim because he's confused about the TIE fighter coming to shoot at him.
Which just exploded.
It's just exploded. Ooh, that's a lot of successes. Oh, wait, shields. Forgot about shields.
Yes, shields.
Port shields again. So just 1. It's another blank one. So it's 5 successes. It's going to be 11 damage.
-4.
-4. So 7.
Wow.
How is the hall doing?
Are we dead?
We're still okay.
Okay.
We're over half, though.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
If my math is correct.
He did
What?
get 2 threat, which means I think his guns seem to jam up because he's flying what's known as an ugly, which is pieced together from other ships. So it's got some potential to fail. So you're shooting, it hits you really bad, and then there's a couple more shots, and then you hear like that sort of sound of like a gun jamming, and you can see smoke coming out of the like 2 big blaster cannons that are sort of on the front of his ship. In the front of the Tub Thumper. Thumped one too many times. And we're back to you folks.
Do you want to do another co-pilot?
Is it worth it?
I mean,
I guess
that I got those fails with 2 purple dice. Imagine 2 more.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh boy. That is 2 successes and 1 advantage.
Okay, I'm imagining just all kinds of yelling and shouting in the cockpit at the moment.
So
there's some swearing and rail and...
I'd like to use a light side point, and I imagine this entire time I've still been trying to calm Bandwin, and so that's kind of like, I can multitask, but I'm flying while trying to calm, and that's what Dia's yelling at me for, like, stop,
get off the phone.
And so I like realize like, oh, ground, and then take a moment, take a breath, use a light side point, and then make my roll.
Okay, so I like that just as like narration. But what I need light side points to be that you're introducing something new into, like, that wasn't already there, that will give you an advantage, right? Like, does that make sense?
I mean, his attention wasn't there before.
Like my attention was split before, but now it's just like completely focused on.
It needs to be something outside of like yourself.
I can see the ground coming at us.
No, I think it needs to be something, because it needs to be something that like comes into play and doesn't necessarily like leave play, right? It's something that is then like introduced to this narrative that we can continue to use.
Dia yelling at me.
So could it be something like this whole time he's realized that he's had the like landing struts down or something?
I think it might. No, it's not something that you can just like fix. It's like it would be like, someone something is introduced to like engage with the Tub Thumper, or
well, I rolled and I got 3 success.
Oh, you got 3 success. Okay, yeah, but yeah. So you managed to write the ship.
I didn't use the lights. I didn't use a blue dice, so I just got 3 success.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you got 3 success. You write the ship. Yeah, the idea with the lightsaber was always to like introduce something new to the environment or narratively that we can then like continue to use that didn't already exist, essentially. Just to clarify on that, if that makes sense. So you didn't need them. You got 3 success. You finally managed, right? You've been fighting with the thing this whole time. You managed to get it. You've righted yourself. You're now sort of moving directly, and you can see the tub thumper kind of heading at you. And Merrick, you have 1 TIE fighter left. The tub thumper is also closing at you. You have your choice of shot. You're no longer taking those 2 black dice from the spinning.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna turn my attention to the tub thumper and fire at them. Because they seem to be... We got rocked pretty hard by that last shot.
Okay.
So that will be 2 purple, or is it still 3 purple?
Their ship is the same silhouette as you, so it's 2 purple.
Okay.
They are Nemesis, though, so one of those gets upgraded to red.
Okay, so 1 purple and a red. And then no blacks. I'm going to use my maneuver to aim, roll, and I got 4 successes and 3 advantages.
Okay.
Holy moly.
So 3 advantages, so that's a crit, if you want it to be.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, if you have a D100 in front of you, you can roll. Otherwise, I'll roll.
Sure, I'll do it. That will be a 82.
82. Okay, the tub thumper's shields go down.
Ho-ho.
82 is the minimum you need for shields down.
Do they get up again?
I mean, you're never going to keep them down.
Oh, okay.
And how much damage is that total?
Shoot. That would be... I got 4, so that would be 9.
9? Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I already erased the result. We'll just say it's 8.
Yeah, no, the damage is base 5.
Right. I just don't remember if I got 4 successes or 3 successes.
I think
I know I got
3. 4.
It
It doesn't blow up the ship, so anyways, so you do, yeah, you land a good solid hit. The shields and the tub thumper go down, and it's the tie's turn. It is going to attempt to get in a dogfight with you, I think. It's going to make a hard piloting check.
No dogfight. We're going to turn this into a cat fight.
Unfortunately, though it gets a threat, so it's suffers some strain, the TIE fighter does successfully lock onto you. So it's now like right behind you, which means it will have easier shots against you. Yeah.
We're going to lose him.
And then the tub thumper is going to take... he's going to try and just get his shields back up, actually, as he sort of rockets past you and starts looping back around. It's a hard mechanics check for him, which he fails to do. So you can see that the shields on the tub thumper are still down. We're back to y'all.
All right, now can you get us out of here?
You still have that TIE fighter will remain locked on you.
Is that preventing him from escaping?
I mean, you definitely won't get out of atmosphere. It'll get a shot off before you.
Okay. So how about I'll take a shot first.
Okay.
At the TIE fighter. What's the difficulty for that?
So it's hard.
Okay.
It's always going to be hard for the TIE fighter because it's small.
Gotcha. But no black dice.
No black dice. Has no shields.
Okay. Ooh, okay. This one, not great. A single threat.
Single threat. Okay. So you're firing. You can't get a good shot on it because it's locked, like it's behind you. It's sort of like hiding in your own like silhouette, basically.
Okay. A blind spot.
As you are shooting. And I think the ship just takes a point of strain as you're just like firing a bunch at it. You maybe like clip your own ship a little bit, so it doesn't do hull damage. So the ship just takes a single point of system strain from that.
Okay.
And then it's another PC.
Do you want to co-pilot again, or do you have a...
I'm looking at the other things that I can do.
Yeah. Because I was just going to take evasive maneuvers, maybe? But I don't know if that would help or hurt.
I was looking at spoofing missiles. The crew member tracks incoming attacks and uses vehicle systems to disrupt their tracking systems, and even times incoming missiles, and drops flares and chaff at the opportune moment. If successful, any attacks against the crew member's ship or vehicle using weapons with the guided quality upgrade their difficulty. I guess maybe they're not using that.
Yeah, I guess just I think you can angle shields as an option.
Yeah, you can angle shields.
Shields to the rear because you know that's going to be shooting at your rear now.
Angle deflectors.
Yes.
I don't see that.
You can also boost shields.
Yeah, where do you see the angle shield thing?
Yeah, I don't see that.
I have it on one of the cheat sheets that's in the drive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just move 1 point of defense to another zone.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea if they're just in the back. So move shields to the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Right, where are you moving them from?
The front.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just 1 point from the front to the back, which makes the rear shields what now?
3.
3? Okay, cool. So they get 3 black dice on their next attack, which is good for you. Kirk, what are you doing?
Should I take evasive maneuvers? Because that would also hinder Merrick's shooting.
It would, yeah. But it will make you harder to hit.
Yeah, and that counts for locked on as well?
That counts for, that counts for in fear in a dogfight, yeah.
Okay, then I do evasive maneuvers.
Okay,
just crank
so that will
it
upgrade the difficulty of anyone attacking you's checks as you take evasive maneuvers. The TIE fighter is going to shoot at you. But it's got a bunch of these black dice. It upgrades that difficulty. This is not weighted in its favor at all.
Did you remember the shields?
I did not. I did remember the shields, yes. They helped you. It got 3 advantage, but otherwise a wash. So, yeah, it is going to impose some black dice on your next piloting check because it's just like laying down so much fire, even though it's not hitting you, that you kind of are having trouble piloting out of here. That might go to the co-piloting check. It might go to your piloting check, Kirk, if you want to try and break, because you can use piloting checks to break the dogfight if you want.
Okay.
Then it's the Tub Thumper, who also will upgrade the difficulty of their attack rolls as they come in shooting.
Their shields are still down, right?
Their shields are still down, but they've decided to shoot you instead of just brazing their shields. They miss, so you don't take any hull trauma, but they still got a triumph, which means you're still going to suffer critical injury. So no hull trauma, but critical hit still results. Your shields are losing power, so you the rear shields go down by 1, and you'll need to repair that to raise them. We're back to y'all. This will be probably the last round before we end the stream for the night. I know we are having a short one today because everyone's recovering from various tirednesses and things. Who's going next?
Unless Dia's going to co-pilot again, I'll do a piloting check to break the dogfight.
Sure.
Okay.
I was going to try boosting the shields.
Okay.
So you can go ahead.
What difficulty is that? Is that any difficulty?
It's going to be a hard difficulty, and you are going to have an additional black dice to this.
What?
Keeping in mind that your ability, is already sort of taking care of the fact that the ship doesn't handle well.
Yeah, because I have -2 black, and those 2 black are the ship's black, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be, for you, it'll be
3 purple and black.
3 purple and a black.
Okay.
And just for fun, but no, I'm not going to spend a dark side point. I don't make this any worse on you.
That would be 1 success and 2 threats.
1 success and 2 threat. All right, so you break out of the thing, but there's going to be 2 system strain to the ship, as you really have to put it into a real uncomfortable sort of barrel roll to break out of this sort of lock on
the back
you.
Of a Volkswagen?
No, it's not a very uncomfortable spot. And then it's whoever wants to go next. Raising shields, taking shots. Who's going?
I'm going to try to boost the shields.
Okay.
Hard mechanics check. I'm not trained, and I'm throwing my dice on the floor.
Is it a success? It counts. It counts.
Floor dice never count.
I know.
It's a purple one, anyway. Okay, that is 2 advantages and 1 failure.
Okay, so you do not succeed, unfortunately. But I think in your attempts, you do recover some of the system strain on the ship. So you managed to sort of rewire some of that. So it'll recover 2 points of system strain.
Cool.
Okay.
And finally, we have Merrick.
I'm a scoundrel. I'm not a miracle worker, Jim.
I'm trying to make this a Star Trek.
Never.
Space hike.
Space hike. So difficulty is still 3.
Yeah.
No black dice.
No black dice.
I am going to suffer 2 strain to double aim.
Okay.
I got to get this last TIE fighter. Punch it. Damn it! I got 2 advantages.
Okay. I think you just are shooting it away, and it's no longer locked on you. It's going to take. It's going to have a hard time shooting at you, getting a good shot on you. It won't be able to aim on its next turn. Which is right now. This TIE fighter is going to shoot at you. One last shot before we end the stream. No longer in evasive maneuvers. It got 3 advantage and a failure. So it misses you, thanks to Merrick's unintentional covering fire.
Yeah, I deterred it. Maybe
the
they give
Thumper
up.
is going to take another shot as well. Actually, he's going to spend his time on his shields because you don't seem to be going anywhere just yet. All right, the Tub Thumper's shields go back up as he has cleared that system issue. And the final thing, those 3 advantage from that TIE fighter, you see rising up behind you, sort of silhouetted against the sun, which is now dramatically setting, is the Inquisitor shuttle, as it is now giving chase. It is an attack shuttle. And that is where we will Iris wipe in on that cliffhanger. I think the music we end on is
It's probably-
dun dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun. That is it from us here at Dungeon Punk Space Conflict. Sorry for the short stream tonight, but I think we will all appreciate having a chance to catch a little extra rest.
It's almost my bedtime.
We will be back in 2 weeks, hopefully with the conclusion of me having to use the planet name Uyter.
It's just weird. It feels like an incomplete word. I'm not saying it's bad. It just is weird.
It looks good in writing, which is what I imagine, because I think it's from the books. But yeah, it's one of those things where like people need to pronounce any like sci-fi words they come up with out loud before using them. So yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for putting up with all of our cats chat. It may become a full cat stream at some point. We'll see.
Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see that.
Yeah, please do comment. Get at us on our social medias if you want. You can comment there too. That is, of course, either at Dungeon Punks Pod or at Dungeon Punks anywhere. Take your pick. You'll probably find us.
They're all down there in the corner.
Yeah, they're all in there somewhere. If you
Otherwise,
if you like what we do and you want to support us,
the socials.
if you like what we do and want to support us, please, of course, tell your friends. That's the best way. If you want to do it monetarily, you can go to our Patreon. We also have a coffee set up, which is coffee.com/Dungeon Punks. If you want to tip us, help us pay our bills, that'd be nice. And of course, you can always leave reviews. Please listen to the podcast, all that stuff. But mostly just thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. You can watch me do more TTRPG stuff next week at the Quest stream. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. I'm no longer DMing over there. I'm just being a player. I'm playing just a real piece of human garbage is the next character I've got lined up. We're doing Deadlands, which is a weird Western. So tune in next Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll be hosting it on this channel, so you can just tune into this channel if you don't want to search out What the Quest. That's it. That's all. If anyone else have anything they'd like to promote coming up?
Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, if you go to twitch.tv/Kirk of Doom, which is also my handle, I'll be co-hosting a Simpsons trivia, classic Simpsons season 1 through 9 only. We were doing it weekly through the spring, but now that it's summer, we're moved to monthly. So every third Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, which just so happens to be this coming Sunday. So you can find me there if you want to see more of this.
I just want to promote Neptune the cat.
Yes.
That actually reminded me, not Neptune the cat, although also I was like, I see your trivia, Kirk, and raise you an additional trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Leigh and I will be returning to our roles as trivia masters on the 26th, so the weekend after your Simpsons trivia. We will be becoming the Trivia Punks, formerly Nerd and Trivia of the Stormcrow. We're branching out on our own. We will be announcing what the trivia topics will be, because there kind of be 4 rounds. Each round will be a different theme. And that's the themes ahead of time. They probably will not help you because we like dumb names and weird mashups. That'll be at 1 p.m. on Sunday the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Please tune in for that, for some fun trivia times.
There will be no prizes. The points don't count.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. There'll be jokes, weird questions.
Yep.
It should be a lot of fun. Yeah. That is everything for us, unless Phil's got something to Announce? Nope. All right. Do more things, Phil. Have things for you.
Phil will be hosting his own Twitch stream the Sunday after at 1 p.m.
It's just Phil looking at the camera for an hour.
Staring at the camera.
Yeah, Phil's making some bread. This is unrelated to anything anyone gets to experience, but it's
I get to experience the bread.
That's true.
Experience the bread is just a weird.
I feel like we found our first stream T-shirt is "Experience the Bread." Thanks for tuning in. That is it from us. Goodbye, everybody. And may the force be with you.
Bye.